Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Love is Strange. I almost forgot the name. I was about to say Life is Strange, but it's called Love is Strange. So, if you remember in the last episode, the first episode I did, we are working with Victoria on a school project, on the photo project, and we're supposed to meet her here. So let's see. Usually I feel totally at ease in this environment. In the middle of the frantic breakfast rush at the Two Wells, complete with an atmosphere so loud and varied it makes it hard to nod off. The dinner is alight with a manner of different faces. Hungry truckers tapping their feet and banging their large fists against the counter. Sleepy locals engaged in quiet conversations over steaming coffee mugs. Families dabbing at the faces of their children. Hope they're not dabbing. And the already overworked staff bumbling along with a speed and accuracy I sure wouldn't be able to accomplish without falling over. Wait, doesn't Chloe's mom work here? I think so. And it's only 10 o'clock in the morning. It seems way too loud for it to be that time, but that's the beauty of the morning rush, I guess. Well, to be more accurate, it's only 9:58. I woke up this morning to a text from Victoria demanding to meet up at 10 a.m. or never. Checking my phone to make sure I have the time right, I drum my fingers against the table to burn off the excess energy from my nerves. If I were to be meeting up with Chloe, I wouldn't be nervous at all. Well, maybe a little nervous that she'd leave me waiting for way too long. Can't help the little smirk that overcomes my lip at the thought, because I know for a fact that she definitely would. She always tells me I'd better not be late, but she always is. It's fine though, I guess I've learned to deal with the wonky schedule of one Chloe Price. That's what you get when you pledge your loyalty to the captain. There's no room for me to be that upset. Problem is whenever I do these kinds of videos, which I have been doing a lot, I have to have water next to me to clear my throat. Okay. Being first mate isn't all it's cut out to be. Ugh, what's up with that look on your face? I jump in my seat at the sudden voice and the smile dissolves quickly off my face. Victoria Chase is standing over my table, arms crossed and expression sour. I must have been so deep in my thought that I didn't even notice her come in. So much for preparing myself to deal with this. I looked down at my phone to check the time. 10 a.m. I don't know why I'm surprised. Of course she'd be as punctual as possible. When I pulled my gaze off my phone, I realized that she still made no effort to sit down. I can't help myself from thinking that she's probably trying to use that as some leverage over me. As if she doesn't have enough control over all of Blackwell. God, are you deaf or something? I ask you a question, bitch. That sparks some annoyance in the back of my mind, and I hurry to respond. Thinking as much as I want to reply with something worse, I hold myself back and frown up at her. I was just thinking about something. Victoria raises a brow and then scoffs. It had better be something about the project then. Well, we can think about something else other than you. Can't keep myself from rolling my eyes, and she narrows her own eyes at me in response. Maybe it's better if it's not. If I have to deal with you smiling like a total weirdo all the time, I might just go crazy. Bitch, if I have to deal with all your bitchiness, I might go crazy too. If she's that worried, her words definitely did the trick. There's nothing short of a frown on my face now. Very funny, Victoria. If that makes you feel better, it wasn't about the project. Victoria actually made a noise of approval. Good. I don't need you getting ahead of yourself. I don't really like the way she says that, like she's planning on being the driving force behind this whole thing. I was the one who asked her to help in the first place. Yeah, take control over the whole situation. Whatever, let's not waste any more time. Does that mean you're going to sit down? Victoria eyebrow twitches at my assertion, and I can't stop myself from smiling smugly. I hope you guys are liking these videos I've been doing. I half expect her to say something. Instead, all she does is huff and tuck a lock of her hair behind her ear, sliding effortlessly into the seat. It's too early to deal with you, Caulfield. Too early to deal with me? Too early to deal with you? Too early, it's already 10 in the morning. Raise a brow at her, even Chloe would have called me out earlier than this. Victoria shoots me a look and averts her gaze to one of the many waitresses passing by, as if that'll make them show up any faster. Some people actually need their beauty sleep. Not you. You haven't heard of it and how you look. With how you look. Ouch, she's on a roll today. I crossed my line, watching her warily. Seriously, if you were going to come here just to insult me, why do you even agree to work with me? Victoria pauses and then pinches the bridge of her nose. Don't flatter yourself. Before Victoria can finish her response, a waitress finally shows up to take our orders. Victoria, of course, wastes no time. Coffee, black. I can't drink black coffee. I have to have creamer in it. And sugar. I stand my ground to stare. She shoots me a look as if I'm the reason she's getting something so strong. I stand my ground, staring back, right back. I can't frickin' talk. For maybe a little too long, because Victoria clears her throat and gestures to the waitress. We don't have all fucking day, Caulfield. My ears burn and I avert my gaze. I'm just a coffee with bacon and eggs. Once the waitress pins down our orders and speeds away, the atmosphere feels just as tense as before. Victoria is extremely quiet and I can't find the words to say. It always feels like talking to Victoria is like trying to avoid stepping on landmines. It almost makes me regret my decision a little, but I quickly dash that thought from my mind. I don't regret it. Because I heard that the Victoria storyline in this is good. If you pick Victoria. Oh, okay. I forgot that. She has a ton of talent. I guess I've always wondered why someone so talented has to be such a jerk. She has everything, so what does she get from tearing everyone down? There must be something wrong in her life if she just thinks she's better than everybody and she thinks everybody is peasants or something like that. I hate that when people do that. I peek at her again and catch her looking out the window instead of at me. Then there's a little furrow in her brow as if she's thinking about something. It's probably something about me. Maybe she's questioning this decision just as much as I am. Hey, Victoria. Victoria turns her head to look at me, brows still furrowed. As she opens her mouth to respond, our waitress comes by and drops off our drink. Whatever she was going to say is swallowed up by her taking a hold of her coffee and taking a sip. I almost want to wince imagining how bitter that was. So our project. Right. What do you have in mind? Since I'm dealing with Victoria, it's probably easier to ask her what she has in mind first. What do you have in mind? Do you have any... Oh. We both stop short, our sentences totally mismatched. It takes me a moment to realize what she was trying to say, and really, I'm surprised. Was she actually asking me for my opinion? I see her grip tighten on her mug and she turns her head away from me and looks out the window. I blink hard because there's no way the light pink dusted over her cheeks is real, but as soon as I do, it's gone and she's glowering at me again. Were you seriously asking for my opinion? Don't tell me you were planning to peg all the work on me, Caulfield. Her eyes were narrowed, her tone almost downright poisonous. I groaned softly at the accusation. That's not what I meant. This is a collaboration, in case you forgot. Maybe if you got your head out of the cloud once in a while, you'd realize that. Maybe if you got your head out of your ass, maybe you'd be better to work with. Little irritated, does she seriously think I was trying to push all the work on her? Tried to be considerate, and all I did was get yelled at. Well, just be a bitch like her and you won't get yelled at. You probably will become her friend. I mean, we should probably figure out where we're going to shoot, right? Victoria hums in agreement at my words, seemingly placated for now. Hope I said that right. That's right. Since the focus is Arcata Bay, it shouldn't be hard to find a suitable spot. Are you saying you know a good place to shoot? She pauses and taps her finger against the table. Of course, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to give you a chance to prove yourself. I can't help but snort a little, and Victoria shuts her eyes at that, annoyed again. At least that's what it looks like. But then she continues easily. As I was saying, I'd like to hear your opinion on the matter. Victoria's gaze zeroes in on me, and I instantly feel more than a little awkward underneath her judgmental eye. It makes me more nervous than it should, and I swallow dryly and reach for my coffee. In all actuality, I don't really know if I'm good enough for this. The fact that Victoria is asking my opinion is more than a bit intimidating. I could think of a few, but I'm not sure they're... Don't. I wouldn't ask you your opinion if I didn't think you were somewhat competent. Victoria huffs and I rub at the back of my neck. Is that supposed to be a compliment? I've got something in mind too, fortunately for you. Really? Victoria purses her lips, resting her elbow on the table and looking over me again. Yes, I do. Clean out those hipster ears of yours, and you won't have to ask me a dumb question like that ever again. There's another pause, and then Victoria looks out the window again, waving me off. Finish your food already? And then tell me what you want to do. It'd be a shame if I didn't give you your amateur taste a chance. I'm so surprised that she's letting me take the reins that I almost do forget I have food in front of me, and I take the opportunity to nosh on it. I never forget I have food. I can't talk to them. Also take the opportunity to think hard about my decision. There's no way I'm gonna argue about this. This isn't a chance that comes often. It might be a little bad, but I kinda expected her to take complete charge. So spit it out already. I know. I think I know where we could go. You think? Troy sips at her coffee impatiently, and I'll wipe at my mouth with a napkin. I backtrack a little, frowning. No, I know. That's what I thought. Well, we're going. You'll see. We got the perfect place to take Victoria for this. Hopefully she doesn't find a way to chew me out anyways. Okay. I might end it here before we get too much in the story. But if y'all like this video, if y'all enjoyed this video and want to see more Love is Strange, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I will see y'all guys in